Good morning. We're at the dawn of a new age, as the man said. Question is, will it last till tomorrow? The Russell led indices up, gaining 2.13% upon closing yesterday. The dollar at a very slight retreat, but already recovering. The Dallas Fed President Robert Kaplan yesterday told a monetary forum that he expects U.S. GDP to grow by 6.5% by the end of this year. His boss, Jerome Powell, told Congress yesterday the Fed would continue supporting the economy for as long as it takes, quashing any fears to the contrary. Ahead of us today, existing home sales at 2 p.m. GMT and Fed Head Powell's continuing report to Congress at 6. European benchmarks felt the breeze as they closed after U.S. markets began recovering. We're green here across the board, led by the DAX's 1% gain, and compared to yesterday's FTSE, here we're looking at lots of upside. Yesterday's hammer provided more lift than any fundamental could have. We've crossed our central pivot with R1 not too far away. The RSI is dead center with a teasing smile offering a hint of upside. In short, today could be sunny in Frankfurt. At any rate, we'll be hearing about industrial trends yesterday. Sorry, I should move that back. We'll be hearing about industrial trends in the UK at 10 this morning and consumer confidence from across the EU at 2 p.m. Optimism spread throughout Asian markets overnight as they bounced back from four-year lows. The Nikkei soaring by over 3% and only the Hang Seng losing a fifth. The Kiwi continues down despite improved consumer sentiment, but only a 27% increase year-on-year in credit card spending. That's after the previous reading of 87%. Continuing yesterday's look at the dollar-yen, we can see how fear ruled the pair yesterday until markets opened in Europe. Since then, the dollar has been gaining, but more so the yen's been losing as traders rush to equities all through the day and through the Asian session. As we said, pushing up the Nikkei. Our bullish RSI is getting close to being overbought. We still have a ways to go until that peak at 110.80. Interestingly, on the weekly chart, weekly candles, we can see a 5-year flag trending downwards, and it seems we've broken above it. Good news for the Japanese economy. Whatever the case, that nation will publish its latest central bank meeting minutes at 10 to midnight, then manufacturing and service PMIs 40 minutes later. Two people plunged some more daggers into Julius Bitcoin yesterday, China and Brutus Jim Cramer. The token lost another 10% after China told banks to stop enabling Bitcoin transactions and even summoned the heads of some lenders who had been doing so since the last warning. Uber trade wonk Cramer said he was pulling out and that rock bottom had not yet been hit. And oil surged again before hitting resistance yesterday, despite news that the U.S. government may soon lift sanctions on Iran. We haven't looked at WTI for quite some time, but we can see a cross coming up on the MACD just as we pass R1, R2 being at our 3-year high after bouncing off of our central pivot yesterday afternoon. I don't think we need to wait and see if R1 is actually broken below. We have a short-term support level there at 72.92. For anyone who's impatient, that could serve as a possible buy entry. At any rate, the API will present its stockpiles report at 8:30 tonight GMT if you think you should wait. In corporate news, the Supreme Court has killed chances of a class action against Goldman Sachs for allegedly hiding conflicts of interest when advising its clients back in 2008. Several pension funds have accused the bank of fraud, which resulted in severe losses to their clients. In short, never believe the fine print. Also, ExxonMobil is launching yearly performance reviews ahead of its plan to axe about 10% of its staff annually for the next 3 to 5 years, triple its previous rate. And White Star Capital, a hedge fund that's been shorting GameStop, has had to shut down. Spielberg's Amblin Partners has just announced a production partnership with Netflix for television. It's already producing theatrical releases primarily for Universal. Finally, Germany's joining the antitrust fanfare, the nation's cartel office launching proceedings against Apple. Well, it's nice to be back in normality mode, the court protecting the banks, China attacking the lenders, equities on the rise. We'll see you tomorrow for some more of the same.